Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to this week's AI We Care Team Nowsite Users Group show, I guess. It's a show. And we've got plenty of really neat stuff to share this week for those out there watching us on video. Of course, you can find that on our YouTube channel at the AI We Care Team channel under the AI We Care Team channel choice. You can also find the video posted on the AI team.now.site,
AI We Care
their
Team.
team.now.site resource page, and you'll find it up there later today. So thank you for tuning in. It's great to see our subscribers and followers growing on this for everybody who's out there at Nowsites. And of course, if you're not in Mary Our Eyes Downline, we do welcome guests and orphans with open arms to come join us and learn how to better utilize the website, which, man, it just continues to just blow up. I mean, so many new things coming. Mary's going to cover that in the 411 this morning. We're actually going to do a demo this morning of the one-click website and how that comes together, because there is, as usual, a little bit more than just clicking one thing. You have to do some setup work to really make it work well. And we're going to review that this morning. And then also we'll do frequently asked questions and Q&A from those folks who are joining us live. So thank you, the live audience here on Zoom right now, for joining us this morning. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to Mary. And Mary, going to hit us with the 411 for this week, which is lengthy.
It does have a lot to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start off with saying that for those who want to go to the Vegas event, you need to go ahead and get your ticket now. You also need to go ahead and reserve your room space now. They're going to announce the hotels and all that in a little bit, but we do know this space, and it is called The Space in Las Vegas, where the event is going to happen on Saturday. They've not really announced the time, but typically it's late morning, early afternoon, or somewhere around there. So
10 to 4, 10 to 4.
10 to 4 is a good bet on that. As all you will know, I will not be in Vegas. My eyes will not tolerate Vegas lights, much less the flashing that comes at the airport. So if y'all all want to represent the AI We Care team, there is going to be swag at the event. And if you want to have an AI We Care t-shirt, go on our website and find that, and you can order those and get them shipped out to you. I am going to go ahead and share my screen. And I'm on several different screens at the moment, but I'm going to take you to the team page. Again, AIWeCareTeam.now.site is the place to be. Also, everything that the company has rolled out so far will be found on the June 2023.now.site button. I'll come back to that because I also want to show you that the biggest announcement ever was made yesterday. Remember, we talked about we're going to acquire another company. Well, that other company is Contact Mapping. It was held by Tom Chenault and Adrian Chenault. Tom is coming in to Nowsite as a strategic advisor. Adrian, his son, is coming in as the new VP of Business Development. And they're also bringing in Elizabeth Larson, head coach and trainer. Now, they will all start taking their roles sometime this month and into July. So let them go through the transition period, which there will be some going from them being CEOs of their company into the Nowsite world. Tom Chenault and Adrian and Elizabeth announced last night in Dallas at the MLM convention for
the Association of Network Marketers.
Thank you.
There
I
you
knew
go.
I missed that association somewhere. That they were merging in and being acquired by Nowsite. So it came out in Dallas last night, real time. It came out across the world yesterday at 11 a.m. For those of you who don't want to just go to June 2023, Here is the hour-long presentation in its full entirety listed here. Also, I want you to understand that there are 20,000 users, some free, some paid, in contact mapping. Over the next 6 months, their websites, their CRM system, their phone app, everything to do with contact mapping is going to be turned off. However, for being a Nowsite salesperson and sharing this platform, for every sale that you make between now and June the 8th, you get assigned 10 contact mapping users. This does mean you're going to have to pick up the phone, call them, send them an email. Understand Nowsite has email blasting covered. They are going to be telling these people, hey, you've got to sign up for Nowsite. Here's the link. Here's what you're going to need to do. Once these 10 people will get assigned to you, they're in your refer and earn section. Okay, so that's where you're going to find them. So you'll find a new list up at the top with the date on it saying that you have these 10 people. Now, if you do nothing at all, and in the marketing that Nowsite does, when they do subscribe, they're automatically assigned to you. Okay, so you can work on it as passively or as aggressive as you want. Okay, understand some of their services are free and they're not accustomed to paying a monthly fee. Okay, we have until June 8th to earn 10 contact mapping users for every one Nowsite sale that you do. Okay, and you're going to say, what's the price? And I'm going to say it's here on June 2023, which is not found. Oh, because I did 24, that's why. There we go. All right, I'll fix that in the link. Okay, again, here is the video that I copied off Vimeo and put on the team page. Here is the flyer, and I am going to expand my screen. Give me just a second. All right, so instant AI websites done for you in 60 seconds, and we're going to show that today if you haven't already seen it. They can save 80% off their first month and pay $19. After their first month, it'll be $99 a month. Or they can choose the annual plan. Your coupon code is $490. They're going to save 60% off their first year. Regular price is $1188. So the price is $490 for the year. Okay. This is for new customers and it ends on June 8th. So folks, we have until next Thursday to work on this. Okay. We are also going to talk about Las Vegas. Brain Trust 2023 also was announced yesterday. Okay. Technically, Nowsite has not come together in several years. They have done a Houston event twice since they did the Las Vegas event 4 years ago. Okay. But as far as pulling everybody in from the country, they figured Las Vegas was the best place to do it. Again, the space is called The Space, and it is in Las Vegas where the event is going to be held. That's walking distance is about 7 different hotels. So if you want to wait for that till they announce where they're actually staying, you can do that. It is Saturday, July 29th. This is Tom Chenault, Adrian Chenault, and Elizabeth Larson. And this is how their new titles are coming. There are 2 special guests on one other flyer that I saw that have not been named yet. If you would like to get the early bird pricing, it's also up on June 8th. They're limited to 300. They have already sold out of all the VIP tickets. Okay. So this $197 to be able to sit on the front row, is the only thing that this one has that this one does not have. The front row is already sold out. Okay. $47 by June 8th. It's $97 if you sign up on June 9th. Okay. So there's a price break. You get general admission, network opportunities with other attendees, and exclusive brand merchandise. Okay. Only they're giving it away at the event. They're not shipping it or sending it. You also could do the 97. Everything is that you have in gold. You have preferred seating and exclusive VIP reception on Friday night. Okay. This one's gone. So everything in platinum and everything in gold, diamond lounge access, complimentary champagne bottle service, private meet and greet with speakers and special guests, exclusive access to the virtual post-evening event training. Okay, so that's $197 if you do that before June 8th. If you do it after, it'll be $397. Okay, this is the Google Doc form that you'll need to fill out for getting your ticket. They're going to go ahead and bill your regular method of being billed. So your subscription gets paid by a credit card every month. This is going to be billed on the same credit card that's on file. Okay, everybody understand on and good on that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see, a couple of other things that I wanted to share. Hang on a second. Yes, thank you, Steve, for putting that in the chat.
You're welcome.
Can't look at multiple things at the same time.
Yeah, I put it in there. The URL for the, if you want to take a look and see what the space in Las Vegas looks like is there. You can go ahead and see what it looks like. It's very nice.
All right. I think I have covered everything. Yeah, I've covered everything on the page. I'll change that.
Yeah, we may want to give them a reminder about their 3 magic words if they're an affiliate and what they need to do.
Back on the May document, okay, because everything's grouped by the month. Your affiliate, watch the website, watch the webinar, report your 3 code words. Make sure you do this. Make sure you write it down in the calendar if you keep a date book so that you know when you've done this. It is a simple Google Doc. If you do not do this Google Doc, you do not get paid on the 15th of the following month for the previous month. So June 15th, we get paid for May business. Okay. Your affiliate name is your name. Your affiliate email address is the one that you sign on the system with. Don't put another email in here because Nowsite won't recognize that and they don't search other emails. First code word, second code word, third code word. And what do you think the surprise is? This was all centered around the June 1st a big announcement. Okay. Now, some of the things that everybody okay on May's Google Doc form and how to fill it out and why it's so important to send it in?
Yep, got it.
Okay.
If you need help, just reach out to Mary and I will help you out with it.
Did I hear a question?
No, you heard an agreement.
Okay. I can work with agreements. Okay. So you're going to hear a lot about brain trust over the next 8 weeks. Okay, until the event in Vegas. And then we're going to hear a lot more about what happened in the event in Vegas. Excuse me. So Brain Trust is that convention name, Brain Trust 2023. And it's kind of a combination of what contact mapping is bringing into the Nowsite system. So when I say that, it is contact mapping has got a lot behind it as far as how to connect with the sale, how to make the sale, how to follow up after the sale, how to stay in touch something Nowsite's never really done. They said, here's your website, here's a great CRM system, here is your great social media, we've built your platform, but they haven't really addressed in the training how to build a rapport with somebody, okay? How to actually write a calendar note to say, follow up with this person and make that possible. In the next couple of weeks, starting next week, branding is coming to the platform so that you can do your branding fonts, your colors, and 2 new fonts look like they are coming to the system. Okay. I don't see those fonts in the demos that they've done. I have not been able to go back and find the font size in our current database. Instant branding is next. Email will follow. Instant onboarding will follow shortly after that. And social media posts along with the website tie-in. So everything is going to seem a little, I'm going to say clunky for the next couple of weeks as we go through this process. Okay. But understand, if you've been with Nowsite for a minute, things at the beginning seem a little clunky, and then they go, whoa, we're on the expressway. How did that happen? So understand that we're building in a piece at a time that's going to actually open the full portfolio to you, if that makes sense to you. The other thing that is going to come fairly soon is the Chrome extension. Now, Constant Mapping has had a Chrome extension where you could actually, if you're on LinkedIn, click a button and it adds them to your contacts. You're going to be able to click that same Chrome extension and it's going to add it to your contacts, but you could also still stay on that Chrome extension and send them a message without being signed in to Nowsite.
You could also do it on LinkedIn.
And you can do it on LinkedIn or Facebook.
Yes.
Okay. So there's a lot of tools about ready to be put in your tool chest. So don't overlook something as we're going through this. So when you start to think about, oh my goodness, I have all these websites already made, I have all of this information plugged in just the way I think it should be, save that, go and make a website with Nowsite's new tools with AI, and then compare what you thought you had a great layout for. I'm not saying this is a bad one, and I'm not saying this is the best one. I'm saying give yourself another idea. I've done that several times this week. When I'm making a landing page, I had Maddie, my granddaughter, yesterday, and we made a page yesterday just about, guess what? Flamingos. Okay. And the first image that came up had absolutely nothing to do with the flamingo. It was another yard animal, but it was not a flamingo. And I'll share that page with you because Maddie was so happy about creating something. So let me get back to Zoom so I can share again. So she came up with Maddie Stormy. Stormy is her cat. I don't know why she wanted to name it Stormy. I didn't ask. Okay. This was the first piece of information that came in when we made the page and called it Maddie Stormy as a business name. Okay. The pictures, this is the only picture we changed, and we added one more. The testimonials are great. They populated in. The contact us populated in, and yeah, it says register, and that's one of my pet peeves. I don't like registering to be on a contact page. It just doesn't make sense to my brain. Okay. The services and the stunning photography, and this is the only other thing that she added, Happy Flamingo Day, which I have to figure out what day that is. Okay. But all the other pictures drafted in here just like this. Okay. It is going to be a one-side format that Nowsite has for creating the landing page. There will be more layouts as they start putting more differentness into it. So just think of this as version 1. When we look back at this at the end of July, we'll go, whoa, how many more versions did they come up with? So you're going to be able to do a lot more and have a stunning landing page built for you in 60 seconds. And I think that's what Steve wanted to demo, or are you asking me to demo?
No, I was going to go ahead and demo. Let's go ahead and jump
Then I'm
in
going
and
to
do
let
that.
you demo.
Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen.
And no, not after Stormy Daniels. Sorry, no.
And every day is a flamingo. Every day is a flamingo day.
Oh, well, okay. Yes, every day in my world's a flamingo day.
Oh, wrong thing there. Let's go ahead and get the screen a little bit smaller. It's too big. Man, I don't know why it does it. Every time I touch it, it wants to go incognito. Okay, here we go. Let's go down to, here, let's get a little bit user-friendly size down here. Okay, so what I want to talk about this morning is the basics of a one-click website, because there's got to be some work done on the beginning of it. And one of the things that I've learned about sales AI and all the artificial intelligence motors on this is, just like any other, program or anything else, if you put garbage in, you're going to get garbage out. So the more succinct you can be, the more you can prompt the AI, the more information you can feed it, and the more items that you can get it to relate to on the web, the better it's going to respond for you. And this has never been truer than with one-click websites. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go over here and we're going to create a company. So we're going to go ahead and open up business profiles, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to create one I did the other day, which was Texas Quality Swimming Pools. So I put it in there and I said, quality pool construction about outdoor pools, kitchens, patios, at an affordable price, and financing available, located in Houston, Texas. And so it came back with this, which is good because it tells everything I wanted to do. I wanted to show top of the line quality construction. The one thing I didn't put in here was I wanted to add to it quality craftsman, but I forgot to do that. But now that I've got this done, it's already provided the keywords for me in here, which you can expand on. Now, once you've built the business profile and it's got everything you want in it, and I would suggest maybe doing it a couple times. If you don't like this one, don't save it, redo it again. Prompt it again to, put in some more descriptors. Descriptors are very important when it comes to building your website. So I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, so I like that. So now I'm going to come over here to the little megaphone, and I'm going to ask to build me a new website. So I'm going to come down here because this is the box you get now, and I'm going to select the business profile. And this is why you can see the business profile is so important. And then you want to look at your website name. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and copy this. Oh, at least I thought it was. I guess it's not going to let me copy it. Well, we'll put Texas quality pools, spas, patios, and outdoor kitchens.
You're too long on your list.
Oh, yeah. Forgot the limits you on characters. Yeah, there we go. We can just go ahead and take patios there. Got two. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and select the tone that we want the website to be. This is even going to expand when they get to colors, because that's all going to change here too, where you're going to be able to select colors pretty soon. But I want it to be friendly, I want it to be professional, and I want it to be persuasive. So I'm just going to call this TQPSO. We're just going to call the website that. Click on the GDPR. And now we're just going to click and build a website. And it's going to show you the steps that it's doing all the way through.
And it will be 60 seconds.
Now, the way I look at this thing, it gives me about 80 to 90% of what I want. Then I got to go in and put the final 10 or 15%, 20% touches on it to really personalize it, which for me is an immense time saver. Now, the testimonials, it makes it up, but if you want to copy and send that testimonial to a buddy and say, would you say this about my company? Put their name on it. It's already done for you. Just make a record of the email. And it is actually crafted to be very good on your phone. Putting your SEO metadata stuff in.
And it grabs all of this from the business
Profile. Yep, from the business profile.
profile.
Now, part of my 411 was it will write an email, it'll write an SMS, or it'll write social media posts. And that's coming towards the end of this month, starting next week. So that will be another step within this format
Okay.
for that business with everything on it.
Okay, now here's a case again, like Mary said. The reason it picked up this photo is because of backyards. So again, that's what you have to watch when you're putting in here.
I was
But
gonna
then
say,
here's a, go ahead.
you can change that photo if you don't want it.
Oh, absolutely. You can change anything in here.
Yeah.
You know, and then this is another photo to me that doesn't make any sense. You know, here's a backyard oasis. Why they put this in here is probably because of design. Now here's a good little picture you want to have right here.
Mhm.
You know, now I've done this a couple of times. How I changed the photos was I put in the business profile descriptor when I was writing it. I put in building family fun backyards. And it picked up on that. And I had a ton of pictures of families and kids playing in swimming pools.
But you can also go click on the outside gutter, because that's where this landscape image is.
Yeah.
Click on either the pencil or click on the picture, and then you go to style and change image.
That's
And you can also go to the image search and find all your Pixabays that are
right.
free images.
Right.
So we're going to change that image by putting in here.
So in the descriptive, in the business descriptive, if you put in the keywords, like originally, and then does it remember those keywords? And then if you go back and change some of those keywords, does it add the new ones to the old ones to give it a broader
No,
idea?
no, you would need to go in, because it'll give you better SEO keywords the more you're descriptive in there, right?
Right.
So I mean, you want to put in things like family fun in your bid as you're describing why you're doing this, and then it will pick it up and start using those for keywords in the metadata. Now this looks a lot better.
But will it remember other keywords that you put in there? I mean, like, you were saying a little bit before this that you forgot to put one word in with.
Yeah, it was family. It was the word family.
Okay, all right.
And then another one that I did before is I put, we only use the quality craftsman.
That was it.
Yeah, quality craftsman. And then that changed it too, because it, it put in craftsman and some other stuff. Quality construction.
Okay. What is the keywords only allow you to put 5 keywords in? Why can't you add like 8 keywords?
No, you can put 10 in.
Okay.
Yeah, here, let me show you.
It limits me on my website.
Right here on website settings.
Oh, no. I'm thinking, never
Keywords.
mind. I'm thinking of Medium, not Nowsite. Nowsite allows me to put 10 in, whereas Medium only allows me to put 5 in.
So see here, see it brought in your business description in here
Mm-hmm.
and populated for your metadata.
Mm-hmm.
And then also brought in your keywords here, but you can add more to it. You can add up to 5 more.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Steve, can I ask a question quick?
Sure.
When you said you forgot a word to put back in there in your profile, business profile,
Mm-hmm.
can you just go back in there and add what you forgot and then have it save it and then it'll input
Yes,
it?
you can do that too. That's another way of doing it, Johnny. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. That was a question I wanted to ask too.
So, but you can go in here and you can, like everything else, you can edit on the website and click on here. And you can rewrite, what you want in the subheading, or you may want to change the headline. You can change the photos. It's like, I don't like this one here. So let's go ahead and back here and let's go ahead and change the image. Let's go to outdoor kitchens. Yeah, that's an outdoor kitchen.
Yes.
Let's see if they have it.
Any more roaches?
Yep, there's some more. Oh, here we go. Here's a nice one here. So let's go ahead and click on that one. Edit image. So now it's long. So what you want to do is you actually want to trim this up a little bit to fit the space. There we go. So now you're looking a little bit better there, right?
Hit the OK button.
Yep. And we don't want to change that. So let's go ahead and change the photo here. And let's call this one. Let's put patios. So we've got a couple nice patio pictures here. It's kind of cool. No, there we go. Took a while. But that's a lot better, right?
OK button.
Yep. And then, of course, what you want to do, they don't put these in there. I don't know why they didn't do this, but you're going to want to add a footer. Put your logo, your address, connect your information here on the bottom. All that. And then the other thing you may want to, in here on the, like with Mary, I hate register. I don't know why they don't, well, it's not going to let me say that. So let me just say cancel. But I I don't know why they don't just default to submit. You know, something like that in here, because it is a submission. And then again, up here, you can add in all your different text fields. So for example, maybe you want to put a checkbox in here, add it, and you may want to say outdoor kitchen is a choice, right? Now, the other thing I noticed on this contact form, a couple of these, Mary, is that when you do that, you can't see it because it's in the black, right?
It's black
So-
writing on purple.
Right. So you want to go up here to style, and you want to go to form label because that's what you're doing. And you want to change that to white. And now we can read it.
Except we can't read your checked off box.
Oh, so I have to go into the other one
Mhm.
because that's not form labels. Hold on, let me click on it again. That one is form layout. Oh, not form layout. Excuse me. It's the field text.
Text.
Yeah, there we go. And now you can read outdoor kitchen as a checkpoint, and you can check what they're. So when people are, and you can put a little box in there that basically says, check the boxes below that you're interested in: outdoor kitchen, patio, swimming pool, spa, whatever. They can click them all, or they can just click a couple. That way you're prepared when you talk to the client and you reach out and contact them after they've contacted you, that you'll know what you're going to be discussing with them and doing
And
that.
Also, those check marks come into your contact manager.
Yep, they do as well.
That's where you're going to see those.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can go in here and do all the rest of your stuff too. So you still have to do a little bit of work, but the lion's share of the heavy lifting is already done. So I'm not going to save this website. Bye-bye. Okay. On that. So go ahead.
Real quick, can you go back to that last screen, the Nowsite screen, and refresh my memory where I go to fill out my business area?
On the AI button. On the
Right here,
left-hand
right
side.
here.
Okay. Business
Business
profile.
profile
Okay.
up here.
Okay.
Add
Okay.
new.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
Any other questions about setting up a new business profile?
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, that creates a new landing page, that creates a new list, so that you'll have an email campaign with that same name on it as well. If you're
Right.
doing the same business name over and over again, get more specific in your title of that page.
Will
Yes.
it, if I go
Good
and
morning,
build,
campers.
may I
morning.
ask a question?
Mhm.
Go ahead, Mary. Go ahead, Melissa.
In the AI, when I'm building my business profile, I have already built a landing page and I'm starting my second and third pages. Will it take the information off of my pre-existing landing page and incorporate into that, or it just builds from scratch?
Now, that's what Mary was saying a little bit earlier. You may want to look at a couple of your older websites, and you may want to use the AI function with business profile to build a page for you, because you can always duplicate that page and save it and move it to your old website.
Now, another trick in that is you have the same website. Only one person can have that. So if you want to take and put an X in front of your other website, so that you have that website name on the one you're creating right now, and you don't have to redo your marketing for that website because you have it. You can just simply go in and edit, put an X in front of the other one, and then build your second one.
Yeah.
But go get
Fair.
the name as soon as possible. So don't do it today and put an X in front of the one you're currently working on, and it's a common name for Texas pools and spas, And maybe that's not a DBA, maybe it's an LLC, but if it's a DBA and it's in Galveston County versus Harris County, you could have two of the same company names in two counties. It's not an LLC because then that name is taken across the country. Does that make more sense?
I think you lost her on Xing it out. Mary, you may want to go. Mary,
Yes,
you may want to go ahead and demo exactly what you were talking about.
thank you.
Okay,
Steve.
sure. Give me just a second. I happen to have still been building the June page open in the platform. All right. So I'm going to share. All right. I'm going to take one that I've already done. The 042723. Okay.
Mhm.
I want to go over here and I want to duplicate it. So here's my copy. Here's the one that I'm going to create everything on, but I want to still use this name. So I'm going to edit here. I'm going to come right up here to the website URL. And in front of it or behind it, it doesn't matter as long as you have the same system, and save it. Save and exit. Now I'm going to come over to my new one that I just copied, which will be at the very end of my list now. Oops. Last to first. I love this feature. Now I'm going to edit this one and I'm going to take off the word copy. And then I'm going to take these numbers and letters off and make it 042723. And then I'm immediately going to go save it. Okay. That way your current project is on that page, or you've gone and created a brand new one and you're doing it right now so that when you go and build the new business, add new business name 042723. We talk about numbers and dates. Okay. I'm going to pull something totally bogus. Let it try and work on that. We love to highlight the weekends. Well, every month. I'm just going to throw something really random at it and let it go create it. Okay.
Okay.
It's going to come back with something. I'm going to save it, whatever it's going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and save it. So it's really not textful or knowledge. We don't have to read it.
Right.
We think. Okay. So I'm going to come up here and save it. And the little green box is going to be in your upper right-hand corner. It goes right to left. We're going to come back over here. We're going to add new. We're going to select 04723. I already have that as a website name, so I'm going to write new at the end of it. And I'm going to write a 1 at the end of this because we already we did a copy and save, and I moved that over.
Differentiate the two.
Differentiate the two, but then you're going to go back and delete the one that doesn't have a 1 on the end of it, because that's the one you've already got on your business cards.
Yeah.
And just going to build a new website. If you like the stuff that it does on this, you can still go in and save sections and move that section to your new web page, or you can move stuff from your old site to the new site.
Okay.
And I'll show you that in just a second. When it comes up, I can go into my editor. I've got a lot of stuff saved. You do not have an unlimited amount of save this section to work with. Okay, so I go through mine and delete some every once in a while because I'll hit that limit. There's not a limit of the information you can store on a landing page. There's not a limit to what you can put in the team
Excuse me.
section. And there's not limits on too many other things, but there is a limit on your save sections. We're going to have a great search engine. You can actually just sing a little song as you go through here because it's going to take you 60 seconds to do it. So, okay, we're into dates, and they took it as the
It's
fruit,
literally
not-
dates. Yeah,
literally
literally is
dates.
dates.
All right, so you can come down here, edit page 1. You can come right down here to save sections. So let's pick, I've got Steve's Zoom room saved because it changed it last week. So you can pull anything out of a section and remember it to store it back. So as long as your lines are touching, okay, when you build this, see there's a line separating here to here. It won't join that section. But these sections, I've got all 3 scrunched up together, so they're all part of the same block.
Okay.
Also true when you go to build the website, to look at the website on mobile, it would put all 3 of these in one column before it goes to the next piece of information. So look at your mobile, pull your app up or pull your website up on your cell phone. Not that you're editing it there, but see how it lays it out. You can also do it from the same feature on here, but I like storing the landing pages on my phone. So if when I'm out and about, somebody wants to see it, I've got my landing page at a click of a button. So this here all ties it in together. Okay, so that's how you can save multiple things that really have their own defined meaning. So that's a headline. This is a second, just the countdown setting. And then this is a headline with a button attached to it. Okay,
Okay.
so you have multiple ways to do that, but your save sections of things that you like on a new page and you want to take it back to the old page or vice versa is very doable in that section of saved things. So
Okay.
if I wanted to save, let's say this calendar, I would come in here. It's not going to let me do it on the mobile version. Hold on a second. On the desktop version, I would come in here, click on this, and you see the little floppy drive disk thing right here.
Yeah.
That's going to be your save section. In the blue
okay.
bar, did it not
Okay.
come up?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay,
Yeah.
in the blue section, now save it. What you'll remember it is. You don't have to make it anything spectacular. You can just put calendar on it or January on it. Okay, because all you're trying to do is remember it from this spot to carry it over to another page. Or if you want to use that section in multiple places on your landing pages, in multiple pages, or you want to do that in your email campaign, you're now being able to save that section so you can transfer it to other parts of the system.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mary, that was a wonderful demo on how to do that. Good
It
job.
really was. It explained a lot to me. Thank you.
you're welcome. I guess we need to start getting back in the recording studio and do some
Well,
of that.
I think by the end of June, we should be able to do that because they'll have pretty much everything in
End
place.
of July, but we'll work on it.
We'll put a whole new library of videos like this together so you guys can see that.
But
That'd be
that's the
great.
reason to be on the Friday call.
Exactly, because you learn on the fly and doing different things like this. Well, we've got a couple minutes left here, so we'll open it up for a few questions. But before we do that, I just want to remind everybody that this is the AI We Care team Friday Nowsite users group, and it is June 2nd, 2023. And we covered some pretty amazing things today, and I will put that on the tags in the YouTube channel for one-click websites and how to duplicate sections and move them over to other websites. So we'll put those in the hashtag and the tags in there, so when people are searching, they can find for those things. So for you guys out there in video land, I hope you enjoyed that as well. Again, we do take in orphans. If you know somebody who's a Nowsite user and is still struggling to learn how to use this amazing platform or needs some help, invite them to this meeting on Friday. We meet here every Friday at 11:30 a.m. Central. And you can go to our resource page, the AIWeCareTeam.now.site. And on the homepage, you will see right at the top the team call and a little pink magenta button that you can push. And when you do that, it will take you right here. So you can watch us in person live here every Friday morning. Okay, Mary, we'll open up for a couple of questions. Anyone else have some questions they want to ask this morning?
Yes, this is Adrian.
Mhm.
On your website, under the AI button, you have a Nowsite emblem. I don't have that on my site.
Okay, that's because I'm an old dude. But I've been on this platform for a long time. And what that used to stand for was there used to be a point in time on there, we can still do it, that you can actually list multiple businesses there, and it will actually divide your platform up. They allow you to have multiple businesses now anywhere on the platform. So it's actually just a leftover. You don't really need to have it anymore, Adrian.
Understood.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Any other questions?
That feature may be coming back because that was different teams you could have.
Yeah,
and
that
they
was the
are
other thing,
going to
too.
bring back additional teams that you can host. Right now, you can only host one team in the team section, but with the contact mapping coming in, you're also going to be able to assign another person to be able to access and approve your team members. So there's going to be a new section in that. Look for that later in July before it comes back to the platform.
Yeah, Richard, I see you have a question in the chat. So one of the things that actually Mary and I were, and I actually had a call I had this morning about that, because they call it a one-click website, but in reality, it's a landing page. But they were talking about on the call this morning, in the corporate call, about having one-click landing pages and one-click websites. My interpretation of that is that they'll build out a platform that'll have at least how to contact us, about us, those additional pages like that that'll go into the website that'll bring over there.
Okay.
Right.
That'll be huge.
Yeah, because
No.
you want consistency in your keywords, you want consistency in the AI theme and voice and
Right.
all that. You don't want to have individual, you can create those pages independently, but they're not going to be exactly aligned, I would imagine.
They're going to create your capture page so that you can gather their information. And then they're going to build a sequence of other landing pages that you can build on from there. Okay.
That's
So
killer.
your capture page will be first, and then your sequential pages will be right after that.
And the other thing, Richard, Justin's been teasing us again, saying that sometime in July or August, I guess, that there's going to be a new AI feature added to the platform that he said that will just blow your mind. And I don't know what it's going to be. My guess is the only thing we haven't done is video. So I guess that's probably what he's talking about. But it has something to do with this merger with this new company and some type of proprietary software they have. You might want to, I put the URL in there, URL for contact mapping in there. You might want to just take a free account right now and just take a look and poke around and see what it's about. on that. Any other questions? Okay, Mary, any last remarks for today on this wonderful, gorgeous Friday in the Republic of Texas?
And the first Friday in June.
June, yes.
So
Hurricane season. Trying to reason with a hurricane season.
Republic of Texas, does that mean you guys are seceding from the nation?
Well, because
that's another phone call. That's a total another phone call.
because we do have a treaty with the United States, and we're the only state that does. It does give us that option to do it anytime we want to do it.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Well,
You
good
need
luck.
to
with
hire
that.
MTG to handle that for you.
Good luck with that. You'd have no place to send those refugees to New York anymore.
Abbott's doing a good job of that for us, right? Okay.
Oh yeah,
With a little help from some
he's a
DeSantis.
wonderful human being. Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
mess with the mouth.
Okay. So with that, we're going to bid you guys adieu. Again, you can find this on our YouTube channel at the AI We Care team. If you like us, please like and subscribe to us. Our audience continues to grow, and please, share with friends. Ask them to come. Bring a guest with you. If you think that Nowsite's something that they can use for their business, and you're an affiliate marketer, please ask them to join us, and we'll help you out with that. If you need a demonstration and you're new at this and you want to be an affiliate marketer, reach out to Mary and I. We'll be more than gladly to do a demo of the platform for you. Mary?
And remember, you have from now until next Thursday, the 8th, to sign somebody up to get 10 of those contact mapping people added to your platform. If you haven't looked at the comp plan and see what 10 extra accounts will do for you, look at that.
Yeah, it's $333 a month.
That, and it could also open up your secondary income to being even more, because
Absolutely.
those are all frontline to you.
Yep.
So the sky is the limit. However many you want to go get, we're for you for doing that. We're here to help support those people as they come onto the system. So remember, you have until now, till next Thursday, to go get those people signed up and receive 10 contact mapping people by the end of the month into your platform, already assigned to your subscription number.
Okay, so again, this has been the June 2nd version of the AI We Care team Nowsite users group Friday meetings. Invited guests, thank you for joining us out there in video land. Thank you those in person and participating. Yes, well, Johnny, you have a question?
Yeah, quick question. How do you try to get one of those 10 people?
Okay, tell you what, we're going to stop the recording, and
To the meeting after.
the meeting after, we will discuss that.
Bye, everybody.